Live from Sweet Swine County, where every day is sweet, it's Split Hoof Tonight with Billy Gates and the Broken Windows Band. Hi, I'm Earl Silo, and now let's welcome Sweet Swine's one and only, Cousin John.
Hey, thank you, folks. Welcome again to another great episode of Split Hoof Tonight. We got a great show for you. Hey, you know, Earl, I was checking out the other day. They said that the newest thing that's really, it's the craze that's sweeping the nation is people are walking. And they say that for like every mile that you walk, you can add 5 minutes to your life. I was thinking about that a little bit, and I thought, you know, by the time I'm 85, that's going to give me about 6-7 more months in the rest home at $7,000 a month. I don't think that's good. Right. But, you know, my grandfather, when he turned 60, he decided he was going to go walking. And he was going to walk 5 miles a day. And, you know, even like now, we have no idea where he's at. But I'm just kidding. I got to tell you, I do really like long walks. There's nothing better than a long walk, especially when it's taken by somebody you don't care to be around. But, you know, Earl, I did join one of those health clubs, these gyms, you know, spent $500. I didn't lose a pound. Turns out you're supposed to go there. I don't know. You know, and it says, you know, as we get older, we all get a little bit heavier. Well, I have a theory for that. It's because we got more information in our heads, and that's why we're getting heavier. And that's my story, and I'm going to stick to that. Now that I am getting older, I was feeling pretty good about myself because I thought, you know, I've noticed that I must have more patience with people. I'm not getting as upset. You know, it turns out I just don't care. Anyway, folks, hang with us. We're going to take a look at one of our citizens outside Sweet Swine County has found some great stuff for you to take a look at. Let's take a watch at that. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
Hello, Ellen Seasmore here, out looking for the elusive Midwestern bobolink to put in my new book, Friends of a Feather. While that bobolink continues to elude me, I have had fun digitally capturing the pictures of small towns in the Midwest, and they're very interesting. Have a look.
St. Croix County, Wisconsin. Hudson is nestled on the St. Croix River just 20 minutes east of the Twin Cities. Hudson was settled in the summer of 1840 and initially called Willow River, the name of the tributary the town was built on. In 1852, the town was named Hudson because the bluffs along the river reminded the mayor of the Hudson River in New York. Often referred to as the Western Gateway to Wisconsin, Hudson offers beautiful scenery, historical architecture, and great museums. The town of Hudson boasts over 10 city parks, some with breathtaking views of the bluffs and the St. Croix River Valley. The Hudson School District offers quality education to the communities of Hudson and Houghton with 8 school facilities. The Hudson Area Library serves the community of Hudson and the surrounding area. Hudson is also served by the Hudson Fire Department, St. Croix EMS and Rescue, and the Hudson Police Department. The community of Hudson, Wisconsin invites you to stop for a visit, where they know you will enjoy the spirit of the St. Croix.
Oh, what a memorable trip. But I have another interesting place to share with you.
LeSueur County, Minnesota. LeSueur is located 50 miles south of the Twin Cities and 25 miles north of Mankato. The small town of LeSueur was named in honor of Pierre Charles LeSueur, a Frenchman who explored the Minnesota River Valley around 1700. Initially 3 small settlements, the Minnesota legislature united them into the village of LeSueur in 1867. Located on the Minnesota River, LeSueur is rich in history. An active historical society operates a wonderful museum in a former school building. The W.W. Mayo House, originally built by the founder of the world-renowned Mayo Clinic and later lived in by the founder of the Green Giant Company, also provides guided tours by historically costumed interpreters. LeSueur provides 4 parks throughout the community, offering playgrounds, ball fields, picnic shelters, a horse arena, nature trails, fishing and boating facilities on the Minnesota River, and camping facilities. Additional mini parks dot the town, providing small oases for relaxation. LeSueur also offers quality education through public and faith-based schools. A beautiful public library offers recreational and educational opportunities. A nonprofit healthcare facility includes an acute care hospital, 24/7 emergency room, and other fine services. A highly trained volunteer fire department and volunteer ambulance association protects an area of approximately 100 square miles with a population of about 2,600 households. You will find the small town atmosphere and safe, friendly neighborhoods of LeSueur a great place to visit, a great place to live, and a great place to grow.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Let's hear it one more time. Billy Gates and the Broken Windows Band. That's for sure. But now let me ask you this. How about you? Do you have a little report for us today?
You know I do. I've got some pretty exciting things.
Oh, well, what do we got?
I've got a little report that, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to read to you for
Earl Steps Out!
So, Cousin John, I've got...
Earl,
Yeah?
what's with the sunglasses there?
Well, it's not like I'm headed off to Hollywood, but I did find a few places that, well, over the years have brought a whole lot of Hollywood to our area.
Really?
Yeah, I'd like to share one of them with you that I found now.
Let's hear about it.
Up in Casson, Minnesota. That's up in Dodge County.
Yep, right.
About 15 miles west of Rochester area. Situated on the corner between West Main and 3rd Avenue Northwest is the historic State Theater. Now, Casson State Theater opened, believe it or not, back in February of 1937.
Wow.
It was originally built at a cost of $30,000. Now imagine, based on inflation, that $30,000 would be worth about $388,000 in today's money.
Wow.
Yeah. At that time, it was billed as the ultra-modern and the finest in the area. The State Theater boasted what was then a unique ticket window, allowing tickets to be purchased either outside or inside, depending on the weather conditions. The grand opening movie back in 1937 was Three Men and a Horse, with Stage Struck and Tarzan Escapes rounding out that first week. Eventually that theater closed, and later it was, believe it or not, used as a church. In November of 1998, the theater would reopen again as a theater. And every attempt was made to return that theater to its original appearance. The original sconce lighting fixtures still adorn the lobby walls, and original wooden doors also remain. They've got the decorative curves mentioned in newspaper stories clear back in '37 are still visible in the upper corners of that auditorium. Isn't that something? Now, for more information about the movies that are playing at the historic Casson State Theater, check out their website at www.cassontheater.com. So, Cousin John, that's where I'm going to go check out
Earl Steps Out!
Well, Earl, let me tell you what. That's a nice job. Please take the sunglasses off. What do you say? I'll tell you what. What do you say that we introduce our next guest?
You bet.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we got a really neat gal here to see you guys. She's from right outside that nice little town of Amboy, Minnesota. Her name is Jody Thisted. Jody, welcome. Glad to have you here.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Good. Now, I understand that up there by Amboy, you've got a horse rescue place. What is? Tell me what it is.
Misfit Acres is a horse rescue sanctuary. We take in horses that need a place to live out their lives. They come from any number of backgrounds: abused, mistreated, family problems, medical problems for the owner or the horse, divorce, job transfers.
Wow. Misfit Acres. Do you have room for a sidekick up there?
Can you live in a stall?
I think you could.
4 legs that are all covered in hair. And
2, and they're kind of hairy. But anyway.
we can put you on the waiting list.
There you go. It finally registered there. So let me ask you, how did you get into horse rescue?
In 1994, I wanted to buy a horse, and we found Lucky, my little horse. Found out that she was at an auction grounds, slated to be sold for slaughter.
Oh.
And we bought her and got to dig into how many auction places and what happens to these horses and where they come from, and discovered the actual need for horse rescues. I mean, everybody knows about, the dog pound and the cat shelters.
How many horses do you have at Misfit Acres?
We have 12 there right now.
12 there.
Yep. We do a lot of donations from kind folks. We do the sheet of recycling materials here. We recycle any number of products that are sold to probably 5 or 6 different recyclers, and that money in turn comes back to the rescue.
So you said, what, 1994? You've been doing it that long for the rescue?
We got the first horse in
you bought your first horse.
94.
Okay.
We moved out to our place in 95 and got the nonprofit paperwork through in 2004.
Oh, wow. So that's still 6 years or so.
We're really happy to still be there because there's a lot of animal rescues that are folding right and left because of no funding.
Oh, it's got to be tough, yeah.
So we're pretty happy that we're still here.
So do you have like a regular job too? What do you do?
We do chores in the morning at about 6:40. We go out for first round of chores, and I have to be to work by 8.
Okay.
Second round is afternoon snacks for the 3 senior horses that we're trying to keep weight on. They eat about 4:30 or 5. And we go out again about 8:30 or 9 and do chores again.
So now, do you work like the Humane Society too? Do you try to find homes for these horses too, or are you just like a sanctuary for them?
We're a sanctuary there. We have helped several individuals find homes for their horses when they needed a home, and we just didn't have room.
Oh, okay. What's it cost for one horse for 1 year?
Between $2,000 and $2,500 a year if you don't board it, if you have it right at your house, and if nothing big major medical happens.
So do you have any volunteers that help you out with some of your chores and working the horses?
Well, we have folks that will stop out every now and then, and we try to do a once a month Saturday volunteer day, and we go out and clean all the shelters out for the horses and groom them all down. And
now you said one about 36 years old. That's kind of old for a horse.
It's real old.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yep.
I thought 20 was getting up there usually, but so what range of ages do you have in your horses?
Oh, our youngest one is 6, and then all the way up to 36.
Wow, that's a bunch.
Some of them are ponies, and the ponies are known to live 40, 45 years.
So now I know that you mentioned recycling program and stuff. I understand you've got a website where people can go and figure out what they need to get.
Yep, we sure do. It's misfitacres.com. Real simple. And then there's a recycling for horses page on there that lists everything on that sheet.
And that's the things here that we can. So we got. So any of this stuff will bring money to the place.
Betcha.
Hey, folks, this is stuff that everybody uses. We got M&M Mars candy bar wrappers, Frito-Lay chip bags, Papermate pens, Sharpies. Do you do things like fundraisers, anything like that?
Oh yeah. Summer's coming, and that's really pretty busy. We are usually 1, possibly 2 weekends a month. We go to the area town festivals like Amboy and Good Thunder and Madelia. We have a big selection of fundraising merchandise that brings money back into the horses.
Oh, super.
We have a big scrapbook set up that folks can look at and go through and ask questions, and it's just a great time to get to know people, and share. You get horse people together talking, and there goes an hour. We do our annual fundraiser in October in Good Thunder. This year, 2011 will be our 9th annual one. Last year we had over 200 silent auction items.
Really?
We have we had Sonny Bryant from the Platters as one of our entertainers. MC Express, he's real big in our area. He's a DJ show. Lonesome Ron with his old country music.
Lonesome Ron, friend of the show.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So now all the information about that too, they can find on your website too.
Right. We're shooting this year. Well, we're trying to keep it in the first weekend in October. We don't have the date written in stone yet because we're waiting for the Vikings football schedule to come out so we can apply to have the Vikings cheerleaders come.
Well, I tell you what, Jody, it's been great having you here tonight. We want to thank you for stopping by and giving us the information and getting it out to our folks. Do what you can to round up this stuff and help these guys out. This is a great thing. It's a great cause. Nothing better than a good old horse. And we've had a great show. Earl, good to see you again.
Good to see you guys.
Got to go see those Vikings cheerleaders. Anyway, Folks, thanks again for stopping by. Good night, everybody.